Recorded Books and One Click Digital present The Secret Affair by Brenda Jackson. Narrated by Shari Peele. Prologue. Jillian Novak stared across the table at her sister, not believing what she'd just heard. Jillian placed the glass of wine she'd been holding on the table, barely keeping the drink from spilling. "What do you mean you aren't going with me? That's crazy, Paige. Need I remind you that you're the one who planned the trip?" "A reminder isn't needed, Jill, but please understand my dilemma," Paige said in a rueful tone, her dark brown eyes shaded with regret. "Getting a part in a Steven Spielberg movie is a dream come true. You can't imagine what I was feeling. Happiness at being chosen one minute, and then disappointment the next, when I found out that shooting starts the same week I was supposed to be on the cruise with you. Let me guess, your happiness overpowered your disappointment, right?" Jillian felt a pounding pressure in her head and knew why. She had been looking forward to the Mediterranean cruise for many reasons, and now it appeared she wouldn't be going. "I'm sorry, Jill. You've never gone on a cruise, and I know it's one of the things on your bucket list." Paige's apology only made Jillian feel worse. She'd made her sister feel awful for making a choice Jillian would have made herself if given the chance. Reaching across the table, she grabbed Paige's hand. "I'm the one who should be apologizing, Paige. I was only thinking of myself. You're right. Getting that part in the movie is a dream come true, and you'd be crazy not to take it. I'm truly happy for you. Congratulations." A bright smile spread across Paige's lips. "Thanks. I wanted so much for us to spend time together on the cruise. It's been ages since me, you, Pam, and Nadia have had sister time." Nadia, a senior in college, was their youngest sister. At 21, she was 2 years younger than Paige, and 4 years younger than Jillian. Pamela, their oldest sister, who Jillian, Nadia, and Paige were convinced was the best older sister anyone could have, was 10 years older than Jillian. A former actress, Pam had given up the glitter of Hollywood to return home to Gamble, Wyoming, and raise them when their father died. Now Pam lived in Denver. She was married, the mother of 2, and the CEO of 2 acting schools, one in Denver and the other in Gamble. Paige had followed in Pam's footsteps and pursued an acting career. She lived in Los Angeles. With Pam's busy schedule, she'd said accompanying them on the cruise would have been close to impossible. Nadia had wanted to go, but finals kept her from doing so. Jillian had wanted sister time with at least one of her siblings, and now that she had completed medical school, she needed those 2 weeks on the cruise as a getaway before starting her residency. But there was another reason she wanted to take that 2-week cruise. Aidan Westmoreland. It was hard to believe it had been a little over a year since she'd broken things off with him, and every time she remembered the reason she'd done so, her heart ached. She needed a distraction from her memories. "You okay, Jill?" Jillian glanced up at Paige and forced a smile. "Yes, why do you ask?" "You zoned out on me just now. I was talking and you appeared to be a million miles away. I noticed you haven't been yourself since I arrived in New Orleans. More than once you've seemed preoccupied about something. Is everything okay?" Jillian waved off Paige's words. The last thing she wanted was for her sister to start worrying and begin digging. "Yes, everything is okay, Paige." Paige didn't look convinced. I don't know. Maybe I should forget about being in that movie and go on that cruise with you after all." Jillian picked up her wine glass to take a sip. "Don't be silly. You're doing the right thing. Besides, I'm not going on the cruise." "Why not?" Jillian was surprised at her sister's question. "Surely you don't expect me to go without you. You need a break before starting your residency." Jillian rolled her eyes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?